Students, today we discuss about complete specification. The complete specification in India is provided in Form 2 under the Patent Rules 2003. In complete specification, the first you have to say about title of the invention, then applicant's name, nationality and address, then preamble to the description. In preamble to the description, there should be a technical field, background, objects, then description. In here you have to briefly describe the invention, then claims, date and signature of the applicant, and in the new page you have to write an abstract. First, let me discuss about title of the invention. The complete specification should begin with the title of the invention. The title should fairly capture specific features of the invention. It should not be more than 15 words. Further, inventor's name, the word, pattern, words in other languages, the abbreviation, etc. and fancy words may not be used in the title. Now, next, preamble of the invention. The preamble for a provisional specification should state the following specification describes the invention. Further, in the preamble of a complete specification should state the following specification particularly describes the invention and the manner in which it is to be performed. The preamble along with the title of the invention, name, address and nationality of the applicant should appear in the first page of Form 2. Now, in the preamble, you have to write about technical field. The technical field section in the specification will mention as to what field the invention belongs to and particularly states as to the subject matter of the invention. For example, the technical field, the invention generally relates to dispensing machines and more particularly to a machine which dispenses coffee. Now, background. The objective of this section is to distinguish the invention at hand from that of what is already being practiced in the industry. The aforementioned objective will be achieved by briefly discussing the teachings of the prior art and drawbacks or disadvantages, if any, of such teachings. This section sets the stage for describing at a later stage the invention at hand clearly and more in detail. Now next, objects. The objective of this section is to bring about the necessity of the invention. This section is aimed at bringing about the objectives, advantages or solutions achieved by employing the invention at hand. It may include statements such as the principal object of an embodiment of this invention is. Another object of the embodiment of this invention is. Yet another object of the embodiment of this invention is, and so on. Now, next is the description. The objective of this section is to provide sufficient details of the invention, the making and usage of the invention, and objectives, advantages and solutions achieved by employing the invention should be explained in depth. The details provided in this section are considered sufficient if a person having ordinary skill in the art is able to practice the invention without undue experimentation. This section may also include examples to facilitate better understanding of the invention. Further, this section should provide or disclose the best method of performing the invention which is known to the applicant. Now, next is the claims. Claims are the sum and substance of the patent specification. The patent rights are granted to the claim subject matter. The subject matter which is in the description but not claim will be considered disclaim and hence is donated to the public. So claim define the boundaries of the invention. If you have not claimed in that and if it is not part of the claim, then it is not within the boundary of the invention. If you miss here to mention about your invention, then you do not get the protection over it. Each claim is a separate invention and hence all the claims are not held invalid for one claim being invalid. So claims are the heart of the patent. Please be very careful while you draft the claims, because if there is any mistake in drafting the claim, it will definitely create lots of problem in the future. And as I told you, claim defines the boundaries for the protection of the invention, so it should be properly drafted. Now next is so I give example of the claim that a coffee dispensing machine comprising a crusher, a container and a collector in fluid communication with the said crusher and said container. Here coffee dispensing machine is the preamble. Comprising is the that that is the part which join this body and the preamble, and the body is crusher, container and collection in fluid communication with the said crusher and said container. So in this manner you have to draft the claims. You can start the drafting of the claims like that. I claim, then you have to give the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Up to 10 claims, it is within the fees. If you draft more than 10 claims, then you have to pay the necessary fees as per the prescribed in the rules. Now, in the next page, in the fresh page, you have to draft the abstract. An abstract essentially is a summary of the matter contained in the specification. The abstract section should start with the title of the invention and should not be more than 115 words. Okay. Thank you very much for listening. I hope you enjoyed that. Bye.